name is Bianca Cucos. I'm a young Gasteiner. I will be discussing today with Dr. Josep Figueras, Director of the European Observatory on Health Systems and Policies, about the way COVID-19 is shaping the future of the EU and the perspectives for a European health union. Thank you so much, Dr. Figueras, for this meeting. I would like to start with the topic of the European Health Forum Gastein this year, which is Dancing with Elephants, New Partnerships for Health, Democracy and Business. Pick one elephant of your choice and tell me one challenge and one opportunity for the health sector to dance with.
It's an obvious answer, really. The elephant that fell in our backs, in our heads, is the COVID-19. Needless to say, the challenges, you have to only open the newspaper to be very clear. I think, however, the opportunities, without overstating opportunities, are also important at national level, where we've seen some reforms that we needed for many years accelerated. But at European level, it has reminded member states, it has reminded policymakers that there are issues that cross borders, there are issues in which subsidiarity doesn't apply. So I see a tremendous opportunity, which I hope we don't waste, to really make the kinds of changes that we wanted to make for a number of years on the role of the EU.
You mentioned about opportunities. Which would be the areas for the EU to guide in order to leverage this huge opportunity that lies ahead?
My philosophy on that, I think subsidiarity sometimes is not applied appropriately, although it's a political principle which is fundamental. I believe, and the evidence shows us, that there are huge opportunities of EU intervention to improve efficiency, to improve access to innovation. I think the way to go about is in two major ways. One is to take advantage of the current mechanisms. I think the EU has mechanisms with enormous potential that we are not exercising effectively. Take the ECDC, which is an area that member states are looking at reforming. We should move there from the overall surveillance, the risk assessment, to the risk management. The second important sets of mechanisms, not agencies as such, but we have, for instance, European reference networks. It's a great way to exchange best practice. It's a great way to evaluate technologies. It's a great way to share training for more complex areas. As we said, accessing innovation, looking at equities, two elements of the same coin. Look at the joint procurement and when we see it with the vaccine. Why don't we use the same approach to many technologies and many pharmaceuticals? We have a market of 450 million buyers, as it were, our population. Why don't we use that to efficiencies because of economies of scale, but also access, as we do with the COVID vaccine? The same in a different way, the policy of the cancer plan is a great opportunity to look at inequities. But that perhaps is not enough. I think also, and it's much more controversial, at some point, we may need to look at the treaty and empower the health articles, empower our health actors